I'm sitting watching blood while it dries on my sleeve, thinking why does everyone I love die or just leave? And if I mean a thing, then why would you leave? My mind only sees the suicide side of things. At this point we can't relate if you ain't lost everything. I ain't a bad person, I got monsters in me. And if God is a thing, what's he want? And with me, keep low, keep on repeat. I see the...
Okay, so what's up guys, welcome back to West Wild World. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Just gonna hop right into it. Gonna be feeding my gaboon viper, wherever he or she may be. There you guys can see the little head over there. Beautiful little guy. This is a neonate gaboon viper, so we're gonna see if it wants something to eat. It's been a bit weird with food, has been eating, but it almost never strikes out. These guys do have one of the fastest strikes of any African snake, but oh, little strike there. Okay, I'll just leave it in there for him. You guys can see how fast that was. Just leave it. There we go. There we go. Nice feeding response from him. So what they'll actually do in the wild, they will hold up like that. You guys can maybe see a little bit. The angle might be a bit iffy, but they'll hold their neck up a little bit like that and hold onto their prey. Unlike some other snakes, especially American snakes that tag and release, they do this so they can bite, hold on, and avoid the rat or mouse or bird or anything from kicking on the ground and moving and shaking their grip away. Well, from loosening their grip. But he's already starting to chow down. Moved his jaw there, so we're just going to leave him alone, let him be, and move on to some other snakes. But he's a beautiful animal. Okay, so this guy is deep in shed. Let's see if he'll eat though. This is my little baby Eastern Green Mamba. You can see how fiery he is. He's a little firecracker. Camera woman does have to be a little bit careful with her hands. But let's see if he'll come out and recognize this as food. There we go. Look at that. Looking interested. It's a small little meal. He hasn't been wanting the bigger meals, but if you guys can see, he does have a bluish hue over his eyes, so he is in shed at the moment. So I don't know if he'll eat, but maybe he will. He tagged it. Let's just see. Oh, he tagged it again. So we'll leave that in there, and then we'll also leave another little rat in there. He hasn't been wanting to eat the bigger meals, so I'm just giving him smaller meals. He's still a very shy and elusive snake, so I'm just going to leave him be. Maybe you'll eat a bit later. Okay, so next up I'm going to be feeding my brown house snakes, my not so brown house snakes. Let's feed the mommy first. Actually, yeah, see. Actually should separate them. That's not yours, this is yours. You're acting like a little venomous snake, and then this is yours here. These guys have a very gnarly feeding response. So yeah, I usually do have to watch over them while they eat. I don't like separating them because sometimes they won't take food after being handled, even though these guys are really used to me handling them. It's just to avoid that, to avoid them missing a meal. But this female actually just popped out of shed, and you can check how beautiful she's looking. She's a normal, I think she's het for albino. That's why she's paired with this other albino over here. That is it's T- or T+, and he's let go of the head. He's a bit of a if you look at him, he looks like a bit of a Down syndrome baby. But yeah, they're gorgeous animals. They're absolutely stunning pets to keep for starter enthusiasts. They rarely ever refuse food. As you can see, they fucking went after that food, and they don't get that big either. So yeah, monthly cost for feeding them and the monthly cost for sustaining them isn't that much. So yeah, they're beautiful animals. Just gonna watch them chow down. Obviously they're constrictors, non-venomous, and found natively in South Africa. Okay, so I'm gonna go onto my Neotropical Rattlesnake, my little baby. Let's see if he wants something to eat. He almost never refuses food, so... Ooh, look at that! So as I was saying with the gaboon, you can see that the snake just tagged and let go. Very fast strike. So what with most rattlesnake species, they will usually tag, wait for the prey to die, and then follow the same trail with that forked tongue. So with that forked tongue, they actually pick up scent particles, and it's read by a thing in their mouth called the Jacobson's organ. And obviously it's forked, so they know whether to go left or right. So yeah, pretty cool. He's going to eat up. I also need to fill up his water because he loves to mess it. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it to eat. And then move on to some other snakes. Okay, so next up, I'm going to be offering a chick to my Bothrops Colombiensis. Let's see if he wants something to eat. Yeah, you want? He's been very weird with food. Usually have to leave it in. He doesn't really strike out at it, but I do have to be very careful because he can strike all the way out this enclosure and tag me on the hand. But maybe if we irritate him enough, maybe he'll bite it and not me. Again. Just have to be very careful because he has potent heat-seeking pits at the front of his face there, and he could misread my hand for prey instead of the chick in front of him, which it seems like he's trying to do. Okay, I'm just going to leave it in there for him. He doesn't seem to want to take off. And I just need to fill up his water as well. But yeah, there's my Bothrops. That's why I don't film him while eating, because he just doesn't like to eat in front of us. Okay, so we're going to be feeding the snouted cobras, but check the rattlesnake powering down its meal. Absolutely gorgeous guy. I got him like a week after he was birthed, and he went on frozen thawed instantly. Absolute champ of a rattlesnake. But let's see if these guys just want to explore or if they want something to eat. Probably just want to explore. Hello, yes, don't hood up with me. I'm not a tree. Hello. 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 Yeah, it's food. Again, these guys are super inquisitive. They're more inquisitive than they actually want to eat, which is great and all until I actually want to feed them. Oop. Again, I say these guys are literally like toddlers. Go, not there. There. You, sir, stay in there. Have to literally treat them like they're 2 years old. Yeah, chick. You want it. You do want it, so eat it then. Yeah, come. Come. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are the fourth largest, well, I was about to say fourth, second largest snake in southern Africa, getting up about 2.4 meters long. Not when they don't eat like this. There we go. That one's chowing. Let's get another chick out. See if you want. Yes, yes. We all know you've been exploring here for how long? Come eat. It's always a pain to get these guys to actually notice that it's food. But you see, once they actually do notice, they eat relatively fine. But it just takes about 60 years for them to stop being inquisitive and get a feeding response. Oh my gosh. I always say these guys share half a brain cell each, and it's really no joke. Okay. Mouse. See if you want that. No, I just want to explore. Almost a success. This Okie still doesn't want to eat. That's fine. We're going into summer now. It's actually a relatively hot day, so... Do you want a little rat? You chow a rat. So you don't eat the tongues. So these guys are usually little dumpsters, but because of load shedding and cold weather, they haven't really gone off food. You can see that they haven't lost weight, but their feeding response has been dimmed down. Still always inquisitive, always active. Get inside. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. 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 God. This is what I mean. They're like 2-year-olds. They just want to see and smell everything. They usually want to try and eat everything as well. They put everything in their mouth, literally like 2-year-olds. But yeah, there is 3 in here, but old Dickus is on a diet because she just refuses to lose weight. She doesn't eat for 2 months. I don't offer her food, and she just doesn't lose weight. So I've just been offering her small meals every about 2 months, and obviously these guys are only 3 years old, so they have a lot of catching up to do to old Dickus before they can go on food strikes. Stay inside. Okay, we're just going to move on to some other snakes because this is getting a bit redonkulous. Stay. No! Bye-bye. Stay there. Stay there. Thank you. God, that's irritating. We're gonna move on to some other snakes real quick. Okay, so next up, I have some leftover chicks, and these guys love them. So let's see if they will take. She's always weird with her strikes. The one at the back will strike out, no problem. Just have to be careful. I don't want her to strike out this puppy. But that's what I mean. She strikes out, no problem. She's an awesome eater, absolutely love her, and she puts on full display of how quick her strikes actually are. She's similar to the gaboon. They're ambush predators, so they really need that fast strike to take their prey by surprise. So they can actually strike 3 times in 0.25 seconds. You have my tongs, darling. So to put that in perspective, they can strike, recoil, and then strike again before you can even blink. So just to put that into perspective for you guys. So these guys aren't anything to play around with. You guys might see me freehanding them or doing some stupid stuff like that, but yeah, never tend to recreate what I do. As I say in all my videos, I am a trained idiot and do not replicate what I do. But yeah, that's Ang. I named her Ang because she has such a fat head, it looks like an arrow. You can see she's about 20 centimeters longer than her, and she has a bigger head than my Limpopo. So yeah, I'm going to be feeding the one in Ang at the back another chick because I have 3 left over. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so I have a little extra rat here that I'm going to be offering to my red-tailed boa, a little sassy bastard. Okay, let's see if he'll eat. That's a defense bite. Yeah, okay, defense bite. Okay, it is something, it's just small. There we go. There you go, chow it down now. You can't even constrict it, brother. But yeah, this is my red-tailed boa. BCI or BCC really couldn't give a fuck. But yeah, he'll once he's big and strong, he'll be about 8 foot in length. He's not even a year old yet. He's a little juvenile subadult. Well, not even a subadult, a yearling. It's a beautiful animal though. I'm feeding him quite slow because I don't want him to outgrow this enclosure that quickly, because as you can see behind me, there's not a whole lot of space to fucking put a 2-meter boa in. But yeah, when he's of size, I will upgrade him to a new enclosure, but we're just going to move on to some other snakes real quick. Okay, so the last snake for today is this beautiful shield nose cobra. Let's see if he wants a meal. Oh, it's a she. She always is a bit of a sassy pants when it comes to trying to feed her, but once she notices that it's food, she usually goes straight for it. So as I said in the beginning, the common name is a shield-nosed cobra. She will get back to my finger very quickly, so let's be careful. But she's not actually a true cobra. She is in her own family. She's not in the Naya family. Why the common name is a shield-nosed cobra is because they will stand up and spread a very narrow hood like a cobra. And don't go away, I'm trying to feed you. But they are fossorial species, so that means that they will actually spend most of their lives underground, usually only coming out with very bad rainfall. They are venomous. They have a neurotoxic venom, but there haven't been any recorded fatalities from their bite. It would really fuck up your evening though. Won't be too great. Throwing up, nauseous, maybe a little bit of difficulty breathing. I think she might take it now. But yeah, it shouldn't kill you. Obviously, saying that, there is no anti-venom, and you wouldn't actually want to take a bite from this snake, because again, it will fuck up an evening or two. There we go. Come now, I know you want it. Oh my god. Usually when snakes stop like that, with their nose against the meal, they usually will take it. Don't know why she isn't wanting to. Again, this is a very small meal because of the cold weather. Don't want them to regurgitate or not be able to digest their food. So what would help with that is just small meals. But let's see. Yeah. Please don't take a bite out of my forearm. That would be really not nice of you. Come. This might be another sassy situation because it looks like she wants it and then she fucking backs away from it. Do you want the bum? Do you want the bum? You like eating ass? Is that what you like doing? So yeah, as I said, it's a fossorial species, so her enclosure is quite bland and boring, but that's because she spends most of her time underground. There we go. Come. There we go. Woo! I guess the feeding video curse is still going on. If you guys have been around my channel for a little bit, you would know what the feeding video curse is. Every one of my animals seem to hate eating on camera. When I'm by myself just doing maintenance, not filming, they usually take their food no fucking problem. First strike, first everything. But as soon as the camera's around, they become camera shy. Come, you bit it already. With snakes like this, you just have to have a lot of patience. Something of which I do not fucking have. I hate doing this sort of thing. Especially with snakes that are you're not hiding away. You already bit this thing, you're having this meal. You haven't eaten in like a month. And even though I'm feeding, I still have to have my reactions on point, brother. Or that would have been my finger in her mouth. But let's see. Come now. I know you want it. Oh my god. Thank the fucking Lord. Oh, praise Jesus, I'm already on my knees. It's a very small meal for her, but I'm happy she's eaten it. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.